What did I do here? Shit. Hey, boy, what is this? What the f Let me go back to normalcy here. Oh, right, that's the possibly the edgiest username I've ever seen. Never seen a username so edgy. But I'll tell you what, I won't say your name, just because you told me to. If you had you not told me to say your name, I might have, but I'm not gonna do that just because you told me. Can I do this like this, or is this going to force me? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Hey there, this is just a little bit of a odd Sunday stream here. You see, there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of this. There's a lot of this right over here. There's a lot of that. But yeah, that's pretty much what this is. Yeah, PigCake Plus is a piece of shit, honestly. What's he put up on his channel? Just like pictures of him or videos of him like reviewing books that he hasn't even read, or maybe even just showing you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Not even showing you how to legitimately solve a Rubik's Cube. What kind of a person does that? People want to know how to solve Rubik's Cubes, and what does PigCake Plus do? He just goes in there and just tells you to put the in the trash can. No, that's not what people want. People want to know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. Piece of shit. Short fuck. Stop me if you've heard this one. Okay, I'm waiting for it. PigCake walks into an office. Okay, I like where this is going. Not sure what that's doing. I wish I could do this app. This is the YouTube app, but the Streamlabs app lets me have all the things here. You know, all the so if somebody subscribes or does something, it pops up here. But unfortunately, this one doesn't let me do that. But this one does have a little bit more of a consistent stream, because if you see the let me see if I could show this without being incriminating. That's where the router is right there. That's where it is. So it's not it's directly here. So the internet that I'm getting on this is fairly consistent, even though it's through wireless. Of course, my only problem is that there's no cable here. I don't have a charging cable, so this is pretty much left until I run out of battery. All right, let me hold this in a more comfortable position here. Oh yeah. So wait, what? I don't know what he did after. I guess that's kind of odd. You had McDonald's, okay. I'm more of a fan of BK. I think OG PigCake fans know that my favorite establishment for breakfast of the fast food variety is BK, because you really can't top their hash browns. You really can't. You could try, and trust me, many places have, but you can't top it. Should bad magicians who don't practice tricks who are lazy, should they perform their spectators even though they're bad? They're going to. They're going to, I feel. Right? Let me take the glare out. I almost karate chopped through my glass here. But they're going to. But I think that's a way of improvement, right? It's humbling if you perform for somebody and then they pretty much call you out. Wow, that's pretty shitty. You know, it kind of tells you, should I be really performing, or should I spend a little bit more time actually practicing and honing my goddamn craft? I don't know. None of those, Brandon. Honestly, none of those. Both of those sound like hot shit. It's actually right there. That's what it is. You see that? Nice little bit of a cold coffee I made for myself. I've been using a mocha pot more than the AeroPress that I bought. So I'm using a mocha pot to make regular coffee. I'm a piece of shit, honestly. If I told you cocky magician who did one, then he's gonna keep doing it then, right? He's gonna keep doing that. He's gonna keep performing, and it's going to pretty much harm the art more than anything. But fuck it. I mean, I think for every good magician, there's about a dozen of those. So that's kind of what gives magic a bad rap. There's a dozen of those and a dozen of the dudes that are of the cringe variety, right? So The Pizza Hut here use pre-made pizza dough. I thought, oh, they didn't when I was young. They always use pre-made pizza dough, I think, right? They just get them in batches from a giant Cisco truck or whatever. You know, funny enough, I found out that the same ingredients used in Taco Bell are the same ingredients that they use in Pizza Hut and subsequently KFC. So when you go to Taco Bell, you are using and getting the same ingredients in your body that you would if you were to, for example, go to any other restaurant owned by them. And I think even PepsiCo owns that entire branch of restaurants, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken on that. So, hey man, I want to improve my speak skills. That's funny. What in the sense of what, magic, or in the sense of what do you call this? In the sense of magic, or in the sense of just in general, improve your speak skills. Well, and by the way, Pepsi or Coke, right there. That's what I'm a fan of. I'm a huge fan of Coke. I think if you're a Pepsi fan, you don't know anything about taste. And the thing about Pepsi is that in independent studies, what happens is that people tend to go with Pepsi because it's sweeter, but they prefer Coke in the long run. So Pepsi, the initial taste test, just has them sip once, and they're like, oh, this is good because it's sweeter. But guess what? In long term, they're like, yeah, Coke is way better because Pepsi is too fucking sweet. Can I send you imagination corn so you could try it out? Turns out they're out of stock everywhere for quarters. Are they? I didn't know that. I didn't think they would be. That's kind of shitty because I would feel like it would be better with I feel like it'd be better with what do you call this? With quarters, because they're more natural. You're not gonna bust out $50, right? Wait, where's the comment on the screen? Unfortunately, this is the YouTube app. YouTube app doesn't let me do that. They need to step up their game, which is why it is a little bit shaky because I'm holding this in my hand like an amateur. Let's see. Did you know that PigCake Plus hacked your Twitch and uses the stream at twitch.tv? Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He doesn't even complete his streams, dude. If you saw his stream yesterday, he tried to stream Metroid. He could only do that for like 15 minutes and then he had to go. What kind of a streamer does that? Right? PigCake Plus, what a piece of shit. What a piece of genuine shit. Hey Piggy, it's 7 p.m. so I'll skip the coffee and eat a bag of chips. I think well, I actually have specifically decaf coffee for night, for when it's nighttime. So yeah, that's a little bit heat. Does the YouTube app? Yeah, but I have a piece of blue tape covering the front cam. So even if I do that, you're not gonna be able to see. I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Yo, dog, I got the first playing cards ready to trade. Did you? You finally got them? How are they? I was following up, man. I think I mentioned this in the last live stream, but I mentioned that there was like some sort of thing on controversy on Instagram because some dude came out with some cards that had it's like a gold thing right here on the edge, but people were losing their minds because they're like, oh, you're copying the first deck, but then you turn the deck around and the entire back design looks nothing like it. But the first it's getting great reviews, so I'm glad. I'm really fucking happy for Chris because they're getting amazing reviews, people enjoying them. So yeah, it's fucking dope. I'm glad that he's gone down and he sold thousands of decks, man. Fuck, great for him. Holy shit. But if they're good, they're good. I imagine they look fairly good. I'm not a huge fan of like intricate designs. The Ramsey's cards, they're pretty minimal, so I wouldn't have a huge issue with those. But yeah, they're not edgy. I like that. They're not edgy. 230k decks, for fuck's sake. What do you mean? What do you mean 230k decks? To use different apps? Well, okay, well this one is through YouTube, right? So this is the YouTube app on this phone. That's how many he sold? Come on. Are you talking about in money? There's no way he sold 230,000 decks. That's fucking nuts. I feel like he sold it was like maybe what, a run of 2,000 or 3,000 decks, right? If he sold 230k in decks, I think he'd be doing a mansion tour. 24k, okay. 24k. I mean, that's still a lot. 24k at $15 a deck. Fuck, That's fucking nuts, dude. Great for him. Fuck. I mean, you saw the struggle of him making the fucking deck. That's fucking nuts. Worst deck I've ever bought. Probably the Chris Angel cards in terms of price and the way they feel. They feel like I don't know if you've ever had a dog murdered in front of you. Right? If somebody's ever just shot a dog in front of you, but that's how they feel like when you touch them in your hands. I'm not a huge fan of those. He said it in a video where he was explaining it. I gotta check that out. What the fuck, boy? But I do use different apps. This one's a YouTube app. I've tried using the Streamlabs app for phone. Everything blows up, and the stream, for some reason, it lags because it's shooting at a constant rate, where this adjusts, so it's a little bit better. But the only problem is you don't get this little thing that pops up here anytime somebody subscribes or does something, right? So that's kind of shit. Hugo says the real nice. Yeah, it's been fucking raining, dude, like a mother here, so it's not a good thing. But I imagine that there's some sort of plastic wrapping around the cards, because if you bought a brick of those, I can't fucking imagine that you would you would be very happy if you bought a brick of first playing cards and you go outside and they're rained on. Holy shit, that'd be an awful time for anybody. Zark says hi Piggy. Hi Zark. Eric Jones is a really good performer. He doesn't sound like a robot. Yeah, he sounds like a normal dude, right? He has his voice is higher pitched than I would think it is for him. Let's see. Yeah, I do. So 2-second guessing myself. 24K makes sense, but 24,000 is still a lot of decks, dude. Fuck, that is still a lot of decks. So that's still kind of nuts that he managed to do that, and they sold out, I imagine. So the Mind Freak deck or the black ones from Walgreens, both feel like a small puppy was murdered by who? By Hitler. Like if he just came and he just went and killed a puppy, that's what the decks feel like. Because for some reason, Chris Angel thought it would be a great design to put his fucking website all over the cards. So, and to sell the deck for like $12. So the deck, not only does it feel like a small Dashin getting murdered by a katana, but it also has the worst design I've ever seen. And the feel is god-awful. So I don't know who the hell would be like, this is a good one. This is a good deck, right? So let's see. Let's see, boy. We got some. Oh shit! I skipped a lot of comments here. Sorry. There goes that man again. Says White Boy the First. Are you talking about me? Am I that man, boy? Do I like your brother Eric? Your brother Eric Zach? I imagine if your name is Ride Zach, your brother's name is probably Eric Zach, of which I don't know. That'd be. I don't think I know him, unless we've had some sort of odd interaction in terms of anal warfare. That's going nowhere. Chris Angel's almost a douchebag as Daniel Madison. Oh, he's not a douchebag. I don't think Daniel Madison's a douchebag. I don't know, and I'm high as fuck. I don't know what time it is in your time, but it's 1:11. It's 1:11 where I'm from. So if you're high, you got some priorities, man. You got some priorities. You gotta sort. What's your opinion on Penn and Teller Fool Us? I think it's a great show. I think it's very entertaining, but it really gets non-magicians thinking about methods a lot more. So the show is pretty much predicated under the notion of figuring out methods, right? So it kind of puts them in that mindset. So it's kind of funny. You have people complaining about YouTube and shit, and how YouTube is like, oh, people are exposing magic on fucking YouTube. I showed how to do a card trick, so that's gonna kill magic. But you know, something like Fool Us, that's mass, watched by pretty much mostly non-magicians. People don't tend to have an issue with that, where that show pretty much highlights methods. I think it's a very, very entertaining show, and I love Penn and Teller, but it's kind of funny to see the hypocrisy in the magic community, right? I love your channel. You are so cool and funny. Thank you, Epic Clan Productions. Epic Clan. That might be the edgiest name. I think you won the award for edgiest username in the stream so far. Let's see some other ones here. Speaking of Madison, he's relatively bright back in the day. Well, Madison is always like an enigma, man. I feel like he's an enigma, and he's a fun character. In terms of just the way he presents himself, I think he's found that little niche, and I fucking love it, dude. The guy's a genius, I feel. Let me see some other stuff. Hours 420 at my place, bro. Jesus. God damn it. God damn it. Let's see what else here. Best black reaction I've gotten. You know, it's been a long time, dude. It's been a long time, I feel, that I did a trick for a black dude. I think the last time might have been middle school, man. When I was in middle school, because I went to kind of a middle school in the hood. But even then, I didn't do it that much. But let me tell you, I feel like Latinos and black people, in terms of the way they react to card tricks, it's the best. It's the best. White people say, "Oh my God, how did you do that?" Whereas the Latinos and the black people run away, and it's fucking phenomenal. It's the best. You could do like something simple. You could do like, "Oh, here's a card, and now it changes, right?" And then they're like, "Oh shit, what the?" And then they're running out. It's great. I fucking love it. White people react the same way they dance. Yeah, oh my God, how'd you learn that? Wow, my dad did magic. My dad did magic. He was Chris Angel's best friend. You know, then that's it. That's pretty much where their reaction ends. I was like, "Oh shit, man, yo, what's up?" That's great. It's fucking amazing. I love it. Stereotypes are truly a thing. I feel like stereotypes exist for a reason. So that's always a great thing. I did some magic for some homies. It was classic. Yeah, Latinos too. They also react in that sense. Not like mixed Latinos. You can't be like a mixed white Latino, and you know, whatever other Latin happens to have been the other half. If you're full Latino, I feel like you react in that same way, where you just run around and you're like, "Oh shit." So let's see. How do you stay motivated to practice? I get so bored when I practice and start doing something else. Well, that depends, because I don't really set aside. I don't really set aside time to practice. I just always have a deck around me. So whenever, you know, my hands are bored, I just start, you know, practicing moves or start practicing routines and stuff. But some people find it better that they set aside time. I don't. I'm not a fan of that. But I do. One of the things that I do mention in a couple videos is to practice in context, right? So if you're going to practice a move, practice it in the context of a routine that you're doing it for. So if you're doing like a double lift and you want to practice that in the sense or in the terms of the routine that you're doing it. So if you're going to do like an ambitious card, for example, practice the entire thing. Don't just practice the what do you call this? The double lift by itself. That's just what I felt is best. Why my cards always bent upwards? Because of fucking humidity. Let's try these. Let's check these out. I always tend to bend them a little bit up, but it's also the humidity of this godforsaken penis town that I live in here. Let's see if I could score this up. Notice me, senpai? I notice you. Practice in context on Comtrex. You know, I think that might be the best way. Comtrex kind of mellows you out, and then you practice in that sort of sense, and you're like, "Oh man, I'm good," and your cough just goes the fuck away. I'm glad you pay attention, Sim. I like that. Bill Goldberg said, "What is mine?" Hold up, Bill Goldberg. What is said in mine was nothing you learn in class and school is relevant to use in society. Is that Bill Goldberg said that, the actual wrestler, or is there somebody called Bill Goldberg here on the stream? That's really funny. But these cards don't have a bend. These don't have that much of a bend, right? You see that? These aren't horrendous, but usually all my cards have a nasty bend. I always kind of tend to do this, right? I always tend to like bend them a little bit upwards. When I was growing up, one of the magicians that I got like a bunch of fucking his DVDs is Darwin Ortiz, and for some reason Darwin always had like this that bend in his cards. So that's tended. Is that a word? Tended, I guess. Tented. Yeah, I'm fucking dying. But I tended to do that, I guess, with my decks too. But yeah, I don't know. I think that it's the humidity. It's the humidity of this particular area of the United States. But I don't mind it. TBH. Shit. Oh, Bill Goldberg. Okay, so yeah, there's actual somebody here called Bill Goldberg, which I doubt is the actual Bill Goldberg. Because I feel like if it was, you'd have a profile picture that was unique to you, and you wouldn't find anywhere else online. And I'd be like, is that actually Bill Goldberg? Hey man, I respect your work, Bill Goldberg. You're a tremendous wrestler, and I'm definitely scared of you. I need some more vape juice. Okay, all right. You should definitely get some vape juice if you need some more, I guess. Better than smoking cigarettes, to be honest. Foolish at 4 million views is gonna ruin Magic versus PigCake currently at 43. Yeah, you're fucking right. Yeah, but even then, I just feel like a lot of people go on. Okay, so not to name names, I don't want to get into drama, but a lot of people that have gone on Foolish have really negative opinions on. They have really, really fucking negative opinions on YouTube Magic, right? Some people that have gone on Foolish. I'm sure some of you guys no, but yeah, and then they don't have an issue with going on Foolish, and they don't have an issue with Penn and Teller talking about, for example, how they might have done that particular trick for audience of millions, but they have an issue with like a fucking person on YouTube going, hey, so here's how you do the riffle force. It's like hypocrisy, maybe, right? Am I on the wrong team here? But you go on Foolish, a show that's pretty much entirely predicated on the notion of methods and people trying to figure out how a particular trick is done, and yet you complain about YouTube Magic. It's like, they're pretty much encouraging people to look up how you did your trick, right? You know that. Like, you're pretty much encouraging people to look up how you did that particular trick if you fooled them or even if you didn't fool them. Like, and it's like, it's hypocrisy at its best, I feel, right? Am I I don't know what you guys feel. Am I in the losing team there? I feel like it's just highlighting the hypocrisy in the Magic community, I feel. I don't know about you guys, but it's like, okay, I have a John Morrison account. Holy shit. God damn it, dude. Mr. No Skizzle says, sup, Piggy. I say, hi, Mr. No Skizzle. How you doing, man? What do you think of the Greenkeeper reloads from Illusionist? I haven't seen them. I have not seen them, dude. So I got to tell you, if I'm the worst person to give you advice on that, because I have not seen those cards. All right. Also, more laymen watch Foolish and Magic people watch YouTube. Yeah. So, yeah, again, you're not going to have millions of magicians watching Foolish. You're going to have millions of, regular, ordinary, non-magical people. And some of that might be curious. Some of that would want to maybe look up methods, I guess. But the entire show is based on methods. It's based on the idea of exposing how they did the trick. And yeah, they're being like a little bit, what do you say, coding? Like they're coding the way they say, oh, you might have done a DL there and you had a TT in your pocket. And I feel like you have forced, right? And, I feel like they really complain about a dude teaching a riffle force where pretty much they're on a show that they know they're going to get exposure on, that they know they're going to get like, people asking for them to perform for whatever. They're going to get gigs from it. And they don't have an issue with that because it benefits them, So it's like, oh. PigCake, you'll hit 50K by the end of July. I hope. I fucking hope. I hit 50K by the end of July. That'd be fucking dope. And if I'm marking your words, I'm marking your words top notch. Although I doubt it based on my Social Blade projections. Them bitch asses. PigCake, current subscriber count 34,955. Get Piggy to 34,960. God damn it. Will you do a Coin Academy? Yeah, for sure. I do want to spend a little bit more time on Card Academy though. But Coin Academy is something that I'm definitely interested in doing. From a basic rudimentary level, I know that coin magic is pretty much just once you learn the concepts, that's pretty much it. You learn, 10 or 12 different things, and from that you could do thousands of things. A little bit more than card magic. I feel like in card magic, there's probably 30 things you need to know, and from that you could do millions of things. But coin magic, I definitely am interested in that. He's about to give away extremely ambitious to 12 people, and the project looks good. That's the one, the card thing, right? Where the card goes on the box like this, or it ends up on the card. I think he even uses the 10 of spades, if I recall correctly. But he puts it in, the card burns, like it ends up printed on the box. Is that it? He came out with that years ago, though. That's like something that he came out years and years ago. I remember Elmwood Magic carrying that shit. That's a throwback. That's a throwback if I've ever seen it. Uh, yeah, this doesn't have that much of a delay. It really doesn't. So if I accidentally showed my my peni, people would see it and I wouldn't have time to react. So there you go. Let's see some other shit here. You know, I like Sankey sometimes. He has good effects. Well, yeah, that was the whole thing. That was the whole controversy on Fool Us. Well, he also had a project, by the way, called About Ambitious Card. Sankey also had a project a little while ago about Ambitious Card, so I don't know if he's re-releasing it or if that's what you're talking about, but I know that he had one. It was kind of a weird project, too. He had a bunch of, like, offbeat effects with Ambitious Card, so... But yeah, that was a little bit of a weird moment for Sankey. I'm usually a fan of his. You know, Sankey was one of the first magicians that I bought stuff for. I think his magic is fucking tremendous. But yeah, that Fool Us thing was kind of a cringe thing. South Texas redneck, que pasa, homie? What's up, dog? What's up? My dog from Texas, all the way up north, up south, up north, right? That's kind of odd. Buy PigCake merch, boy. You already know what it is. Get that PigCake merch. How do you maintain your decks? I don't really do anything to maintain my decks, right? I don't really do anything to maintain my decks, which is why they tend to have that like upward bend that Stefan was mentioning. But I put it in a box. Usually what I do, by the way, I keep the cellophane. That's one of the things. So not to ruin the PigCake meme, but I put the cellophane on the box. So I just rip the top up. And then that usually keeps the deck a little bit tighter than normal. And it preserves the box because usually if you don't have the cellophane, the box starts to fall apart. So I keep the cellophane on there and that kind of helps out tremendously. Another tip is to wash your damn hands. You know, magicians tend to be dirty motherfuckers. So, you know, their decks don't last anything because they're sweating Doritos juice all over the cards. So you want to wash your hands as often as you possibly can. Not to the point where it's like an OCD thing, right? But to the point where, you know, you're not fucking transferring that the Pringles juice from your dirty hands to the actual cards. So you want to make sure that you have a fairly hygienic routine when it comes to that. So think about that. You think about it. Oh shit. Okay, hold up. There's something else here. Do you like the invisible deck? I do, but I don't have it ever. I mean I bought one, right? I've bought one a long time ago, but that's it. That's like it. I've never really been a huge fan of it. I enjoy the fact that it's like one of these things that it not only is in and out, but it's probably the strongest thing you could do on Magic, right? You could, hey, name a card. Okay, here I have a deck. That card's the only card face down in the entire deck. Or even the Brainwave deck. Like, oh, hey, name a card. That's the only card that's face down in the deck. And it's a different color back. Fuck. That's dope. So I enjoy that, but, you know, the fact that it's an entirely gimmick deck, I'm not a fan of that aspect of it. I think I do I have some methods? I might have taken that video down. I know that, or no, I actually still have it up. I think I have, or no, I took it down. I have like I don't know if I don't know if on YouTube. I know that in the last project, again, not to show my shit, but I have kind of a variant on Invisible deck with a normal deck. But, sorry, I'm dying here. But I know that on YouTube, I know that I've put a couple tutorials of like different little variations on the Invisible deck. I prefer those because it's just a deck. You know, maybe there's a little bit of a setup, but there isn't anything. Like, you don't have to have an extra deck on you. So there you go. How do you approach girls? I usually have, what's the thing? It's like the little, you just go, you drop it in there, and then they pretty much have no choice. That's what I don't do that. That's awful. But are you talking about like in the Magic sense? How do you approach girls like in the Magic sense? Because if you're going to approach girls in that sort of sense, you need the, what's that trick? The French kiss trick. That's the one that works the best, right, for Daniel Fernandez. You also have to have a six-pack, I feel. And you also have to be... I'm just describing Daniel Fernandez at this point. I'm describing Daniel Fernandez at this point. I'm actually I do like that concept, Jay, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen that Ramsey video, but I'm guessing what he said was to mail somebody an invisible deck, right? That's been an old thing. The Cosby cocktail, yeah. You give him the good old pudding. But yeah, but if you're talking about mailing a deck, that's a dope idea. I think it's a little bit outdated, to be honest, at this point. I'd be a little bit fearful of doing it because, you know, people tend to be dicks, and if they get a package, first thing you're going to do is open it. But it is definitely something offbeat, like something offbeat that would get you noticed. But I don't feel comfortable mailing a deck, you know, to someone like that. I think Sankey had a good idea with that. He had an invisible deck project years and years and years of fucking go, where he had a bunch of things in the invisible deck. But again, maybe as like a stage show, right? I do it. Send in a lockbox where you have the key. That's a good way. That's a good way to circumvent it. But even then, mailing, you know, it will definitely work. I feel like it would work, but I'd have other ways to do it. I walked in on my son on the toilet, hitting the top of his head. I asked him what are you doing. He said it works for the ketchup. I don't have a response for that. I don't have a response for that. I do enjoy the emoji there, the fucking sunglass emoji. Right now in my head, I just heard yeah, that fucking drop. That's what I heard in my head as I finished reading that comment. Well, here you have some ratings. You have some fucking ratings here. So you got Stefan giving you a 4 out of 10. Is this a coffee and PigCake stream? Yeah, so it's a coffee and PigCake stream, and it's a it's like the opposite of a Netflix and chill stream. You're not gonna get any dick or pussy on this stream, but you will get some hot magic tips. You will get some hot magic tips, boy. Yeah, drop a Trump meme here, Kafefe, right? If you guys are familiar with our current president. Okay, so hold up. I gotta say that you have gotten me into cold brew. It's so easy to make, dude. It's so easy to make. I have this little sock it has like a wooden handle. It looks like a change bag, right? You put cold brew in that shit. Not cold brew. You put coffee in that. You put that in water. You leave that in your fridge overnight. When you wake up, you just take that shit out, drain it in whatever trash can or on top of a hairy lesbian, and you have some fucking coffee. You have some hot cold brew coffee there that you're not going to go wrong with. So. Did I eat my vegetables today? You know, I did not. I've only had this. This is the only thing I've had today. I do have some other stuff in the fridge that I gotta eat, but I haven't eaten my vegetables today. Today's been only coffee so far. Shit. Modern Rogue episode about the staff was pretty cool. I haven't seen that one. I saw the more recent one, but I haven't seen that one with the staff. The one in jiu-jitsu was pretty interesting, but I don't tend to like the ones that they're like, oh, hey, here's how you use a bow staff. I feel a little bit weeaboo with those episodes. Like, oh, here's how you use nunchucks. Like, you know, I don't think I'm ever going to be in a situation where I'm going to have nunchucks on my person, so it's not useful for me. Fidget moves, something like this. This is something that I do often. These things, right? I just do this often. This thing, right? That's one thing that I tend to do often. But apart from that, that's kind of it. I don't really, maybe this, do a little bit of a hot revolution cut with one card. Somebody mentioned in that last, I put that video, the gear cut, right? Somebody's like, come on, man, I thought this was a warm-up. I thought this was a warm-up for a bigger cut. You know, I don't think all flourishes need to be extravagant or complicated. You know, sometimes a little thing is enough for to accomplish what you need to accomplish, especially when it comes to flourishing. So I remember there was a project years ago with Paul Wilson and Lee Asher, right? Paul Wilson and Lee Asher, they had a wonderful project where they pretty much did like a road trip. And Lee Asher has this cut that's literally, it's a revolution cut like this. And then the other hand, you just do this shit. You just do this thing. That's it. So you just replace the cut like that. And it was a very pretty cut. So I'm always a fan of those, just single move action, just flourishes. I don't think they need to be too complicated. And, you know, you fall yourself in that trap of like, oh, this isn't a 12th face of Sybil Revolution penile erectile cut. And it's not good, you know, they don't all need to be complicated like that. So a little cut like that, I think it's simple, it's visual, and it gets the job done, right? It gets the job done. It isn't one of these overly complicated shits. So I don't know. That's just my opinion on that particular criticism. So let's see. PigCake, is it true that we're all gonna die someday? You know, some of us. Some of us. I've heard that there's some upcoming technology that might prevent some people from perishing. But it needs to, like, what do you call this? It needs to. You need to be. I feel very wealthy, right? Very wealthy. That might be the one caveat. I mean, look at Magic Johnson. He threw money on AIDS, and he's fine, right? Or HIV or whatever he has. He threw money on that otherwise deadly disease when he got it. He got in like the early 90s. Holy shit. Piggy Shillbot. The Shillbots are multiplying? What do you mean? Are there multiple Shillbots? No, I see there's only one Shillbot, boy. There's only one Shillbot here. It says XX PigCake Shillbot 420XX. That's what I'm talking about. That's my favorite Shillbot. Would you do Xavier Spade? Yeah. I would definitely do Xavier Spade. He's a cutie. He is a definite cutie. He's a stud. I feel like he's very huggable. Very huggable. So I would definitely do Xavier Spade. Although I feel like he'd do me. It wouldn't be much of me doing him. No picking favorites here. Oh, shit! 421? There's a 421 bot? Fuck. Damn, son. I thought there was only one Piggy Shillbot. I guess this app is going rogue. Damn, son. That's odd. You know what? The more Shillbots, the better. The more Shillbots, the better, I feel. Do I perform mentalism? Mentalism is kind of my favorite thing. It's my favorite aspect of Magic. So even though I have a huge knowledge base for card Magic, mentalism is one of my favorites. Is possibly my favorite. Got a mind of his own. Kill him now before they take over. What can I do to? I can't put him in timeout. I'm not gonna put a Shillbot in timeout. Let's test this out. Okay, Shillbot. What is PigCake's favorite male body part? What is PigCake's favorite male body part? Let's see. Let's see if he gets this one. Because he has a search function. Shillbot has a search function, for those of you guys that aren't aware of that. So, yeah. But Shillbot's not doing much shilling. Usually I thought Shillbot would be like, hey, guys, you should totally check out Vogue. You should totally check out PigCake.me, the brand new Squarespace up website where you could get my merch. You could check out all that stuff. He hasn't really done that, right? Piggy's favorite male body part is the glue you lick. Damn! Damn, son! That's what I'm talking about. That's some heat. That's you are right. You are 100% right. It's definitely the glue you lick. I fucking love that shit. Some people don't like doing that. I enjoy licking the glue on that. So there's that famous episode of Seinfeld where George's girlfriend or his wife-to-be dies licking that. That was a very morbid but funny episode. Funny episode. So Piggy, when I die, I want to die in your arms so I could look. That's fucking fuck, dude. God damn. It just got me depressed, Alex. That is fairly depressing. Can you give us a house tour? Yeah, right here. Look, there's a table, there's a chair, there's a little bit of an odd blanket there. There's a deck, and there's some running out of coffee here. So there you go. That's my house tour. Let's see. Get the fuck out, Piggy Shillbot 421. That's 421 is probably should be the real Stoner Day, right? 421. I think that people kind of give 420 too much. They give too much credit, and they're like, 420, bro. Let's smoke some weed. Let's smoke some weed, guys. But that's kind of like mainstream. You got to be on 421 because that's when all the stoners remember about 420, right? That's when all the true stoners remember. Actually, no, the stream ends when my phone runs out of battery. Right now, I'm at 42%. So yeah, I might just end this. I might just end this when my phone runs out of battery. It's already getting fairly fucking hot. That or when my door rings. One of those. Can you please show us a knuckle busting slight? Knuckle busting slight. You got a knuckle right there. And you gotta go. There you go. That's a knuckle busting slight. Boy. Help Piggy get more coffee. Join patreon.com/PigCake. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Join the PigCake Card Academy. Some hot reviews there. You got some hot tricks. I dropped one with a sandwich trick this week, right? What should I say in a graduation speech? Bill Goldberg. You should definitely end it with who's next. 1,000%. You should definitely end it with who's next. You should go, oh, all I have one thing to say, guys. Who's next? And then you spear your principal. Spear them right in the stage. They'll always remember you, and you'll have a viral video. You'll have a viral video. Do a Charlie haircut. Okay, right here. Look, hey. Look, I'll just do this. I'll just do this for the rest of the stream. I'll just do this for the rest of the stream, boy. Right here. I'll do one of these. One of those. One of those. How about one of these? How about one of those? How about one of these? How about one of these? How about... Oh, shit, I almost fucked it up there. How about one of these? One of those? One of those? One of those? Can I do this? I could do this for like a third of the deck. One of these. Right? One of those. One of these. One of these. Get this triangle meme in here. Right? One of these. You see that? Look at how hot. Look at how hot that is, boy. Oh, shit. One of these. Okay, hold up. No, I could do this. I could do this. These nuts. Right here. Here we go. There you go. One of those cuts. That's hot. Right? How about one of these cuts? I can't do that. I can't fucking do that. Oh, boy. You know, it'd be scary if Piggy Showbot had the ability to make coupon codes. That'd be really fucking funny. If you had the ability to make coupon codes. That'd be hysterical. But here... That's right, folks. You heard it correctly. In honor of Piggy Showbot month, you get a discount if you head over to PigCake's website and get the hottest tricks. And you use Piggy Show to get 20% off everything except Boke. Why? Because it's a new project. It's a new project, so I'm kind of a piece of shit in that sense. There you go. Piggy Showbot 420. Killing it, son. All your coupon codes are essential. Yeah, you could probably guess them. You could probably guess them. I should have one there of my my actual identity where you get 100% off everything. I should do that. You haven't been banned, 421. You're just not as shill worthy. But yeah, those are some hot Hoyle cards. Satchel among my first deck. My first name is Rodriguez. That's for sure. My first name is Rodriguez. How fucking dope would that be if your first name is Rodriguez? Have you seen this force, by the way? This force. This is something from Daryl from years ago, dude. You fucking, hey, call stop. They call stop. You do one-handed cut, and then you force the bottom card, right? How hot is that? I remember seeing that years ago, and I'm like, that's a dope force. That is a definitely dope force because it's one of these odd things. Like, if I can't do it because I'm holding this phone, but for example, if I riffle here and I swing cut the top half, people kind of don't know the top half from the middle half. So it's kind of one of those weird things. But this one, right? You riffle, they call stop, and then you just do a one-handed cut. Ask them to remember that card that's over here, right? Close up the deck, you force that card with one hand. It's a little bit of a dope idea from Daryl from years ago. He did it with this finger. He would riffle down with this finger, which I can't fucking do, but he'd go, hey, call stop. Right there, he'd call stop. That's definitely a good force to do. I remember that from years ago. What a great fucking move. I can't. There's also the one-handed second shit. I can't do that. Let me see if I could do this. Let me see if I could even do. No, I can't. I definitely can't do one-handed seconds. That's just like do one of these gravity moves here. Right? They call stop. Shit. Can I even? I can't even fucking do it. There you go. All right, those were all seconds. That's awful. That's awful. Boy. Do a muse cut. I don't know what that is. You know, a lot of people name cuts, and I'm like, I have no idea what that cut is. Steel Rodriguez. That's awesome. That'd be an awesome name to have. Steel, right? I don't think any loving mom would name your son Steel, though. Maybe like a really white mom. Steel, get over here. Steel, how many times have I told you? You do not get cookies without your father's permission, Steel. Go to your room. Go to your room, Steel. I'm from India. I don't think I'm Indian. No, man. Not from India. I know it would give you that indication that I'm from India. I think you're talking about what? I'm trying to think of Indian magic channels right now. I can't name any of them. No, but I'm definitely not Indian, dude. Definitely not Indian. I don't know what would give you the indication. Piggy's name is Jesus Romero. That's dope. I like that. That's a fucking dope name, dude. I can't believe there's a black dude named Humphrey. Humphrey's a dope name. If you want to learn real magic, head over to Jabrizi, the black equivalent of David Copperfield. I think Jabrizi is the black equivalent of what's Jabrizi, man? I'm trying to compare him to someone here. Jabrizi is like that kid in middle school that he said he had all the game systems, right? And when you would ask to go to his house, he would say no, they're at the shop. That's Jabrizi. That's fucking Jabrizi. Jabrizi is like the type of dude that I feel like he says, hey, dude, I have a Mercedes. You know, I have a cool Mercedes that I like to ride around. And whenever you would want to, like, check it out, it's like, nah, dude, it's getting repaired. I can't. Oh, you know what it is? I got it. He's a perfect dude. Jabrizi is the type of dude that he's in middle school, and he says his girlfriend goes to another school. That's the type of dude Jabrizi is, I feel. Like, he's the dude that when you ask him, hey, dude, you have a girlfriend or you like any girl? And they say, oh, yeah, she's in another school, though. She's in another school. Right? Jay did it. Yeah, you called it. That's Jabrizi, dude. That's Jabrizi. He's that dude that's like, no, man, my girlfriend's in another school. And then he shows a picture and it's like Asa Akira, right? Or it's like fucking, he shows a picture of his girlfriend and it's like, I don't know, insert any porn star here. It's like, yo, that's my girlfriend, man. Yo, she goes to a different school. It's kind of hard on this relationship because it's long distance, but, you know, we try our best. That's Jabrizi. I feel like that's Jabrizi. There you go, Stefan. Yeah, dude, I have a first edition Charizard. No, my friend has it. My friend's holding on to it for me. I don't have it on me now. So yeah, Jabrizi is what Jesus actually looked like. Jesus was not a Swedish tennis pro as the current portrayal looks. Yeah, Jesus, that portrayal, dude, it's hot. Definitely hot European Jesus. Just passing by to say hi. Y'all have a good talk. Yo, thank you, Charles. Thank you for that, dude. Jabrizi is the type of dude who always has to take a shit right before his mom says to bring in the groceries. You know who Jabrizi is? Jabrizi is that dude that when you go eat with him, right? Like everyone goes to, like, I don't know, like a Buffalo Wild Wings, right? And then y'all just having a good time smelling what Buffalo Wild Wings smells like, which is like a fucking cafeteria, right? So you're there, and then when the check comes, he goes to the bathroom. That's Jabrizi, right? And then when he comes back, he's like, hey, man, are we good? We're good to go? It's like, you haven't paid, you fuck. Like, what do you mean, are we good to go? You fucking, yeah, that's you, bitch. That's Jabrizi. Muse cut is basically a judo flip cut. A judo flip is another cut that I'm unfamiliar with. Judo cut is definitely unfamiliar. I'm unfamiliar with that. Asian entrance exams for college. How'd you know? What? I feel like there's a lot of marijuana in that last statement. Alan Harper from 2.5 Men. Is that who I just described? You getting up when the check comes? Nah, Jabrizi ain't pooping no bed. All right, Jabrizi ain't pooping no bed. Jabrizi is gonna stand up right before the bill comes, go to the bathroom, come back and be like, "Hey, we're good, right?" Nah, dude, we ain't fucking good. How do you explain to laymen that why a magician never reveals the secrets? That's I always make a dumb joke. You know, I always make a dumb joke. Oh, because if I told you, I'd have to kill you. I'd have to straight up kill you, right? Yeah, that's always a cool one. Another thing you do is when they say, why can't you tell me how that's done? You go, because I just can't. All right? God. You just do one of those. And then people tend to be like, okay, fuck, man, I'm sorry. So that's a good one to do. Too. You just get like overly aggressive with them for no reason. That's a good solution to it. But usually I'll just make a joke out of it. Jabrizi is the type of dude who tells stories about getting so many girls. That's Jabrizi, man. That is Jabrizi. You killed it, dude. You fucking murdered it. That is him. Yo, man, I get girls all the time, dude. I get girls all the time. Hey, why don't you talk up to that girl over there? Nah, you know, I'm tired, man. Today I'm tired. I work too late. I work too late, man. Yeah, that's amazing, dude. That's amazing. Uh, shit. Hold up. What's better, Royal Road to Card Magic or Card College? You know, I'm going through Royal Road again. Now, I'm really enjoying it. Card College is very comprehensive, very fucking comprehensive. If you want more of like an overview of the basics, definitely go for Royal Road. But if you want like an in-depth look at like every aspect of Card Magic, Card College is definitely dope. What's better, the PigCake Card Academy at patreon.com/PigCake. Thank you, Piggy Showbot, for always being on point. Definitely. Definitely better, boy. Buy both to figure them out. Buy both to find out. Damn, dude. Piggy Showbot 421 is the PigCake Plus of this channel. That's what it is. You are the PigCake Plus of this channel, son. And I'm digging it. I'm digging it, man. Jabrizi the type of dude who uncle works at a Nintendo, got a prototype of the new Zelda game, but it's at his grandma's house. That's exactly it. It's like, yo, dude, Jabrizi the type of dude that says that his dad knows Maximilian Pegasus, all right? And that he has a new card that they're going to come out with, and he doesn't tell you what the fucking card is because he's sworn to secrecy. That's who Jabrizi is. Are we going to ignore the fact that I was the OH Showbot? OH? Does that stand for original handler? Or original hamburger Showbot? What was your child? What was that your child is lonely? He's depressed. You have no friends? Look no further. Me and his Patreon. I posted a brief history on Jabrizi on Instagram. If you wanted to check that out, I have to check that out now. But my Instagram's on this phone. My Instagram's on this phone, so I would have to go, hey, boy. Jabrizi's dad worked for Microsoft during their Xbox Live days. Jabrizi the type of guy that says, hey, yo, I got the new Xbox, man. I got the brand new Xbox. That shit's the Xbox 920. I got the Xbox 920, dude. This shit's crazy. What games came out for Jabrizi? Oh, dude, like Halo 8. Halo 8's out for it. I got it. I'm playing it through it now. It's a little bit hard, but you know, it's not as good as Halo 5. Jabrizi, can I go to your house and play? Nah, dude, I gotta send it back. I sent it back to Bill Gates because he wanted it back, and you know, I call him Bill because I've always known him my entire life. He used to change my diapers, but I gave it back to Bill because he wanted to play with it. I was done playing with it. Bitch. There you go. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it, dude. Jabrizi the type of dude to be like, hey, yo, I got I just saw the Piggy Showbot. Jabrizi the type of dude that says, hey, dude, I got Mew. He gets Pokemon Blue and he's like, yo, I got Mew, dude. You gotta check it out. I got Mew. And then when he opens up his game, it's like, oh man, it must have corrupted. It's like a new game file. It's never been played before. Bitch, we know you didn't get Mew. Jabrizi the type of dude that shows a YouTube video of a dude playing video games saying it's him. Dude, that video, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a dude I follow. His name's R White Goose, right? He had a video a couple weeks ago about these dudes that were playing Yoshi World, right? So they were playing Yoshi World. I forgot for what system. But what the dude would do is that he would record himself playing the game on a tool-assisted system, right? So he would play it, run through the game in a way that a human can't fucking play it. And he would record that. Then what he would do is that he would have a live video, right, of him with his hands below the camera as if he's playing the game live and doing all these crazy things, and he got busted so hard. That was so cringy. Do something with that pack of cards. What can I do? What can I do with this pack of cards? What can I do? I could practice my pinky counts. This is a cool way of practicing your pinky counts, right? You see a 2, you get 2 cards, right? You get 2 cards. That was like 8 cards. You got a 6, you try to do 6 cards. Let's see how good I am here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I meant to get it at 5, so the 6th one is the shut up. 6. Let's try 6 again. Let's try 6 again, man. Is that 6? I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. See, that's a good practice for a pinky count. Right, that's definitely good practice. I don't do the pinky count. I'm still learning it. I'm still one of these dudes that has to learn the pinky count. But head over to PigCake.me and get your free project giveaway after a small fee. You have to buy it, but go anyways. I like that. I like that, boy. I only just subbed to you, but do you show your face? I don't show my face because I don't have a face. My face is essentially invisible. So if I were to if I turn this camera around, it would just be empty void. But I can't because the front camera is broken. See, I'm doing the Jabrizi right now. I would show my face, but the front camera is broken. That's a Jabrizi, if I've ever heard of it. Mitch Webb, sorry, says, any thoughts on clip shift? It's one of those impractical moves, I feel, right? That looks better on video, but doesn't work in person, I feel. Like, it might work in certain contexts, but it's not one of these moves that I would do a real, like, if I were to have to do a move to control a card. I think that there are better ways to do it. Shit. I play Pokemon Go every day. That's what you said. You know, I played it for a little while. But I feel like much like everybody else, I kind of just stopped, you know. They gave kind of a crazy perception as to how the game was supposed to be, and then it didn't kind of live up to that, so I kind of stopped. But it's definitely a great concept, definitely. Do I get a lot of DMs? Yeah. Yeah, I do get a lot of DMs. But I have that part, so they don't pop up, so I never see them. So yeah. Oh shit. Let's see. Gotta go. Be Jabrizi, guys. I feel like, yeah, instead of saying have Jesus with you or be with Jesus, you gotta say be with Jabrizi. Be with Jay Breezy. The actual living god of magic. What else here? Hey, PigCake, what's happening? We chilling, dude. We just chilling here. There's some coffee here, right? There's a little bit of coffee here. There's some cards. So that's pretty much what this stream's been about. What's here? 27% battery. I have 27% battery here. So a grown man goes into the street to catch fantasy creatures in a video game. Yeah, that's probably the most accurate operational definition of Pokemon Go. I feel like you killed it there. Also, no longer answers the DMs. I'm sorry, man. I am awful at getting back. I'm the same for messages, for emails, for phone calls. I'm an awful person when it comes to that. How's the ace culling coming along? What do you mean? Like doing it, like trying to cut to the aces? Like without any sort of fuck. Like trying to shuffle, track the aces, that what you're talking about? It's going well. I mean, it's going well. You know, from time to time I'll practice it, but it's not something I'm dedicating a lot of time. Why did you name your channel PigCake, even though you're a magician? Shouldn't it be a magic name? I don't like magicians. I'm not a huge fan of magicians, honestly. So, you know, if I were to call it PigCake Magic, that's something that I would cringe at every time I would look at. So I feel like I didn't name it that for a reason. I named it PigCake for a reason that I disclosed in my first live stream. And it's secret now. It's a secret as to why it's called PigCake. But, yeah, I don't know. Like having that sort of imagine if it was PigCake Magic, right? I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. By forces unseen or expert at the card table. Expert at the card table for sure, man. Expert at the card table for sure. By forces unseen is a definite complicated book. One that you should get after you've probably devoured all the material on expert card technique. Will you do a giveaway? Yeah, I think I should have one coming up. I know I'm doing one for a deck that I already gave up. Well, I'm sending Satchel if you're still here. Gotta send you that deck for the Reddit meme contest. But yeah, not a magician. He's a deception illusionist master. Says top notch. Not a no. I'm a deceptioner, cardister, maker of visualist. There you go. That's what I am. I'm a cardister master, a visualister. Jesus. That's too much. These fucking, man, they always kind of kill that. They kill the name game. Top notch with a hot 199, by the way. The weirdest, oddest, is it because it's like that's the option? Because 199 is like the most specifically odd thing. Entrepreneur influencer. Entrepreneur influencer. I think that's the term. I actually have a video on PigCake Plus coming out about why influencers is the worst thing. People that consider themselves media influencers and shit are the worst thing in social media, or the worst thing on the planet. I actually have a video coming up relatively soon. I already made it, so it should be actually going up either today or tomorrow on PigCake Plus. So yeah, that's always an interesting thing. What else is here? From bottom to top control, more slight than clip shift. Yeah, side steal for sure. Side steal's for one that I would do. But I'm more of a fan of like this Tenkai side steal, right? Where you kind of take it off there into rear palm Tenkai sort of thing. Obviously, I can't do it here because one hand sort of action here. We got Shepsa with the hot Sec 10. What currency is that? That's an odd currency, but thank you for those hot shekels, apparently. For lack of a better term there. Dropping some hot shekels, son. Jabreez is the type of guy that says in an entrepreneur, when you say what business, he walks away. He doesn't walk away. He says, no, the business is in the shop. The business is in the shop, dude. You can't see it because it's in the shop. That's what Jabreezy does. Man, I would love to do wouldn't that be great, a PigCake Jabreezy collaboration. We both are doing urban street magic. I'm wearing ridiculous Timberlands. I have a wig, right? And I just go, oh shit, how'd you get that card to the top? You know, that'd be crazy. I feel like the next step for Jabreezy is like doing, for example, card slides that are angle sensitive from the bottom. So you know how most card slides, if you see them like down here, like for example, if I have someone on the floor, obviously you'd see everything that's going on, right? Jabreezy's next game should be to like have somebody there while he does card magic, and that person still reacts. So they're like, oh man, how'd you do that? Like that. But like he's literally lying down on the ground. So it's like all angles. Because I love that Jabreezy does all these tricks that are very angle sensitive, but the person will be directly behind him seeing exactly how he does it. But you know, apparently they don't fucking see it. I wonder how. Maybe they're blind. Jabreezy the top guy to enter his own giveaway. It's like, and the winner of this giveaway is the greatest magician of all time. Jabreezy himself has won this giveaway. You're gonna win a gold package, Jabreezy, of a levitation system, whatever the fuck he sells. Jabreezy's top to do this. Said when shipping problems, when he's sending someone a giveaway. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, dude, I sent it to you last week, dude. I sent it to you last week. I don't know how you haven't gotten it, but I sent it to you last week, dog. That's what I feel. So Jay dropping the bombs here, dude. Yeah, you killing it. Killing the hotness here. I feel like this has turned into that stream of like Jabreezy, the type of dude. I like the come on, man. I like the top notch for 199. Yo, why you topping top notch? Top notch is already at the top of the notches. Why top notch 3232? That's kind of I've never really broken down that username, but you're top notch 3232. And then you got like 8,000 alternative channels, right? Like 8,000 alternatives, which is kind of odd. I bet when he wins his own giveaway, he says it's random generated. No, he says that he probably gave it to the dude with the biggest penis. Jabreezy's type of dude to do a giveaway, never give anything, and then get defensive when people find out. Yeah, man, yo, I sent him. He does a video, right? He sends a video, like all fucking like sad and shit. Going, guys, you know, I'm getting a lot of hate from this giveaway, but I sent the items out, man. I went to the post office. I traversed through all the fucking the hood of Chicago to send out these decks to y'all, and you guys aren't appreciating me. And you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. That's the Jabreezy thing, right? Y'all just mad because I get 5 million views on Facebook. Yeah, you're right. Has he said that? Stop. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. Yeah, Jabrizi's the type of guy to react his own trick. That's great. Shay, that's fucking great. Jabrizi's the type of dude to react his own trick. It's like, oh shit, card. Where's that? Let me. Fuck. I was trying to do a one-handed double here. You go, oh, 5 across. Back on top. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, how'd I do that? How'd I do that? Type of dude to fuck himself. Yeah, but dude, I'm not gonna buy his swag kit. Like that means that I'm giving funds to Jabrizi to pretty much buy a thumb tip, fucking invisible dead shit, and what do you call this? What else? Yeah, that's that. And then how much is a swag kit? It's like $40 for a thumb tip and a video of Jabrizi with that goddamn fucking fire alarm that he hasn't replaced the battery. It would be, you know, it would be an interesting video though. It would be fairly interesting just to open it up, get my swag kit, get my grills. I had to literally walk uphill both ways to the Amazon office. Oh, they y'all just mad. Jabrizi's the type of dude to deny. Well, I did that test, dude. I did that test, dude. I fucking did that test on one of these live streams where I went on his thing, and all the comments of people defending him were people that were subscribed to like FaZe Banks. They were subscribed to like Minecraft channels and shit. Mind you, you know I fucking love Minecraft, but they were subscribed to like, you know, fucking FaZe Rug. Oh fuck! If you're subscribed to anyone with the word FaZe in their fucking title, you need to just end it, dude. But yeah, they're all subscribed to that. So those are ones that are like, yo, they're just all the haters here. You got to stop with the haters. And there's like a heart. Those are the ones, right? Yeah, Jake Paul, right? So it's like the first ones. I was not anticipating that all the dudes that would be defending Wolfie Raps is another one. Fuck. But dude, it's like actually accurate. All the people that were subscribed to him are people that are subscribed to like FaZe Banks, to fucking Wolfie Raps, all these people, to Jake Paul. And it's like, oh, okay, all right. So that's who you're appealing to here. All right. GTS. Magic Masterclass. Yeah, I saw it in the last live stream. I was checking it out, man. Oh, shit. That was just too much. 10 Rice Gum. Rice Gum is in fact the worst one, man. Rice Gum is the worst one. That guy cannot come up with a cohesive argument to save his fucking life. He can't come up with a rap by himself, dude. Like, he can't come up with his own shit. So it's like, what makes you think that if you're subscribed to him, what kind of person would actually actively subscribe to Rice Gum and be like, yeah, I like his videos? Like, what? Are you like, huh? What is it about it that you enjoy about that? The awful beats, the elementary language that he uses? Like, what is it about that you enjoy about being sub to someone like Rice Gum, you know? And then also sub to someone like Jabrizi. Holy shit. Let's see. All he does is whine like a bitch and try to brag about dumb shit. Yeah, but ew, fuck. Man, that's the fact that there's an audience for that just scares me about society. These people are going to be doctors, dude. These are the people that are going to be operating on my old ass. People that are like, Rice Gum is savage. Rice Gum is savage. You're just jealous. You know, it's like, you know? Stop. I just ordered Jabrizi's swag magic kit. I got 5 baby mamas, 4 felonies, and a master class in ebonics. Damn, dude. If I could pin that comment, I'd pin that comment, boy. Lil Tay is the best magician in the world because she made her mom's job disappear. Is that what happened with Lil Tay? You're just jealous. I have a Lamborghini. You guys are fucking jealous. Her mom's like a real estate agent making all that money, right? Is that what happened? Her mom got fired because they found out that she's the one that's like making Lil Tay say all this dumbass shit. Girl's not even in middle school, man. She's like a 5th grader. The fuck? The fuck? I know I got the baddest hoes and they ain't the contacts. They're all up in the camera roll. Top notch. Damn, boy. What in the fuck is that puto thing you just dropped? She got fired because she was in other people's houses doing those videos. Oh, damn. I didn't even think about that. So she's like a real estate agent. She's in like other people's houses. Oh, damn. That's funny as shit. She's Little Tay flexing the house she was selling. Wow. Dude, that's actually genius as shit, though. If it wouldn't have gotten back, the fact that she was doing that, that's fucking amazing. Yeah, Jabri's the type of dude who brags about the car he drives, but when he asks for a ride, it's in the shop, man. No, look, dude, the fuel injector was, the trans communicator was off kilter, so I got 15% battery left. I got 15% battery left. Let's see. This is going to be until this, I'm going to keep doing this until the battery dies on this bitch. I got the best double lift ever. Nah, dude, it's in the shop. Look, the double lift is this cool thing. Yo, I got the greatest trick right now, dude. That greatest trick? No, dude, it's the best trick, dude. It's like the burgless effect, but like no effort. And then show me the trick, Jabrizi. Nah, dude, I'm still working out some kinks. There's some things I gotta do. I can't do it. I can't do it for people, man. It's not ready for the limelight. All right, dude. Jabrizi type of dude called Die Burning. How old is Jabrizi? I think I'm older than Jabrizi. I feel like I'm older than him, right? But he'll say like, yo, I knew Die Burning personally. Die Burning said Jabrizi is the greatest hood magician I've ever seen in my life. He told me that to my face. Jabrizi, he died in 1992, dude. Nah, man, nah, he was alive, dude. He was alive. He was alive when I knew him. I think you're talking to that crackhead in the corner, dude. I don't think that was actually Die Burning. Jabrizi. That's crazy. This is turning into like a Jabrizi the type of dude. This is turning into a Jabrizi the type of dude stream. That's the greatest thing ever, dude. This is the greatest fucking stream. Jabrizi the type of guy that doesn't eat his lunch, but if you say, can I eat it? He says, no, I'll eat it. Oh, dude. Damn. I think he has jaundice. What's jaundice? Jaundice. I've heard that. Let me see. Jaundice. What is that? Let's see. Yellow tint caused by red. Damn, that's real, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? I got real. Jabrizi the type of dude to donate to himself. Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm a shout out to Jabrizi for donating $10. Yo, thank you, Jabrizi. You're my dog. You're my dog. Nah, he wouldn't say he knew Die Burning. He say he knows his child and pulls out a random white person. Yeah. Yo, this is Die Burning's son. I'm gonna show him a card trick, and you're gonna see his reaction. Oh, so it's like kidney failure. You could see it in the eyes, right? Is that the sort of thing? That's weird. Jabrizi the type of dude to already have eaten, so he doesn't order anything when the food gets here. Oh, you're right. Damn. Damn. That kid, yeah, King Terrified. You got top by top notch. Jabrizi, the type of guy to say, hey man, look, we're gonna order some food. Do you want anything? It's like, nah, man, I already ate. The pizza comes, first one to grab it. He's the first one to grab it, dude. Damn. Yo, Deadly Apples, you showed up at the wrong time. My phone battery's about to die, son. So you showed up at the worst possible time for this. And my charger is, oh, it's actually right here. Let me see if I can do this. Hold up. Let me see if I can do this without incriminating myself. Oh shit. This is gonna turn into a piggy on the floor sort of bit here. Just getting my charger all up in here. Let me just get my charger. Trying to do this one-handed is the equivalent of trying to find your baby mama, right? Okay, there you go. All right, charging my shit. Let me charge my shit here, boy. Y'all seeing some weird stuff right now. Could you imagine somebody just jumps in? Okay, there you go. Now my shit charged. What's this say? Focus. Creativity. Look at this. What is this? Prolonged attention, previous fixed solutions. Oh, okay, that was last Patreon. So yeah, there you go. My phone is now charging. That's heat. Started watching you 2 days ago, and I learned so much. Hey, boy, that's good, man. I'm glad. I'm always interested to hear from new people that kind of jump on my channel. I'm always interested to hear, you know, the kind of perception of that. So I'm glad you're enjoying my stuff, man. I got some hot videos. Some hot videos, boy. Jabriz, yeah, Jabriz is the type of dude to not practice a routine, but tells other people practice is necessary. Yo, practice, man. When the note appeared, I was scared for the headphone warning. No, it would have to be a little bit complicated to do that. But this is just some notes that I made for myself. Let's see. Jabriz is the type of dude to do something bad in class. But when the teacher says to stop, he says, yo, you racist. Yo, you racist, man. What is it? Because I'm a black, huh? You got it. You got it. Do I watch Shin Lim's videos? Yeah, I watch from time to time. Not all of them, but I'll see him. He's a cute dude. He's a cutie pie. What do you think of teaching magic on YouTube? I don't have anything against that, dude. I was just talking on earlier in the stream about the idea of Fulas, right? Penn and Teller Fulas, when they pretty much have a show predicated on methods and how does a magician do that particular trick, and yet you have magicians that are on Fulas complaining about magicians on YouTube showing how to do basic shit. You know, like, oh, here's a riffle shuffle, or here's how to do a riffle force. Here's how to do this card trick. And they're like, that's killing magic. It's like, really? You're on a show where people are trying to figure out how you did your fucking trick. You know, that's not exposure. Oh, it's because you're getting millions of views. Okay, all right. So maybe you want to curb that hypocrisy, boy. Jabriz is the type of dude that doesn't sing the national anthem because he's too good at singing. No, Jabriz is the type of dude that doesn't stand up for the national anthem because like it's against my religion. It's against my religion, dude. I can't do it. I can't stand up. Jabriz, it's just a fucking national anthem, dude. No, I can't, dude. I can't. It's a thing, man. My mama said. He's that dude. That's Jabriz. That's the type of dude. Your intro is still the ear. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that there. I'm gonna keep that there forever, boy. One of them died recently. Yeah, Diver and his kids, they're fairly old, dude. We're fairly fucking old. Jabriz is the type of dude to brag at how good he is at sports, but when you ask him to play, he's too tired. Damn, son. That's exactly it. Jabriz is the type of dude that he's like, yo, I was basketball champion at my old school. And then when you're like, hey man, let's do a pickup game, dude. Let's play some b-ball. Let's hit up some fucking shots here. And he's like, nah, man, look, I just pulled my erpoderma radar. I pulled it. I can't play today, man. I'm sorry, man. Jabriz is the type of dude that forces the one of diamonds. Come on, man. Okay, is this going on a downhill slope? Is this going on a downhill slope from here? Dropping some awful memes here. Can I do raise rise? No, I can't do raise rise. I cannot do raise rise. I've tried to learn it. X gave me the DVD, or not the DVD, sorry. X gave me the move or the video before he released it, which I'm eternally grateful for. But I tried it. I'm like, this is fucking nuts. I got the back end move. I was trying to do that, but it's a crazy move. And to see it done at that level is fucking crazy to me, dude. Jabriz is the type of dude that live stream his tile floor. You already know, dude. You already know, but you recognize the Piggy Studios over here, right? Piggy Studios over there. That's the Piggy background. Jabriz is the type of dude that can't play ball because he has gas in his big toe. Jabriz is the type of dude that says, hey, yo, man, I play tennis all the time in my tennis court in my house. They're like, hey, dude, can we go? I love tennis. Nah, man, look, the tennis court's being refurnished. There's a bunch of stuff. I can't play tennis, dude. Jabriz is the type of guy. When you get your grades, he says, yo, mines are better. Nah, man, my dog ate my report card. I can't do it. I can't do it, dude. I can't. Nah, man, I'm sorry. Yo, man, we're just ripping this guy up. Okay, look. I'm about 1,000% convinced that Jabriz is a character. Jabriz, as we know him, does not exist. Jabriz is a character. Jabrizi's not. He's not like a real person. That's a character that he's playing. 1,000%. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm willing to put money on that bitch. There is no way that somebody like that is real. No way, dude. No way. So I'm about 100,000,000% sure that it's a character. And if it is, he is the greatest person to ever walk the face of the earth. He really is. I mean that in all sincerity. If that is a character that he's playing, dude, he is the best. It's probably not. It's probably not either the ego trip. But if that is a character, man, I am so I would suck on his big toe. Honestly, Jabriz the type of dude to make a video about why you're a hater. I would love to, man. I would love to see that video. That'd be dope. I would love to see it. Man, he's just a hater. What's he? He got 34,000 subs. What's he got? 3 million? I get 5 million views on Facebook in a month, boy. All right, dude. Calm down, man. Calm down. Calm down, Jabrizi. But I would love to see a rebuttal video on that, on him talking garbage. Because we're not making points that are incorrect. I don't think we're making any sort of points. Yeah, we're putting a little bit of a prickly on Jabrizi and his character. But at the same time, these are true points, dude. The guy comes out, says he's the greatest black magician, says that he's inspiring kids in the hood, says that he's better than, you know, all these people, name XYZ, he's better than them. And it's like, you know, I don't know, man. You're not really, that's not really a good thing, right? That's not really anything. Come on, man. So Jabri's the type of guy to call himself team captain of the group project and not show up on a day of presentation. Damn. That is 1,000% right. Jabri's the type of dude that to say, hey, yo, look, I'll do all the work. I'll do all the work, man. And then come presentation day, he'll fucking just not show up. Nah, man, my dog was in the hospital, dude. My dog is just not, I had to go with him. It was an emergency. Dude, you don't got no dog, dude. Fuck. Nah, man, look, I got a dog. I just got a dog, dude. You don't know me. Fuck, were you racist? You're racist? He said he's the only black magician. Oh, okay, that's even fucking worse, dude. That's even worse. That is definitely even worse than saying he's the best black magician. Gable the type of guy, greatest magician all. But you're gonna that's funny. Jabri's the type of dude. You know what? Jabri's the type of dude to be like, yo, I got this Yu-Gi-Oh card that nobody else got, dude. I got it. They sent it to me, dude. I don't know how it is that they got my address. My cousin has it though. Is the burglars effect real? I don't know what you mean by that, but is any card at any number a possible effect that somebody could do? Yeah, it's definitely possible. Yeah, people have methods all the time for said burglars effect. Jabrizi, the old guy, to say I'm the only black magician and then takes a selfie with Eric Jones. How dumb was that, man? How dumb is that? He's like, yo, I'm the only black magician. Takes a picture of Eric Jones. Y'all stupid. Jabrizi, the type of dude that heats up fish in the microwave. Oh, in the office microwave. Nah, man, I'm getting my protein in. It's about protein. That's what it is. Do these need to like turn into actual memes here? Like we need to find like an actual picture of Jabrizi. Turn these into memes here. Jabrizi the type of dude that he's being detained at a traffic stop. Oh, he's the type of dude to be what are they called? Sovereign citizen. There you go. Listen, Article 4 of the Articles of Confederation say that I could travel from state to state without a driver's license. I'm not driving, I'm traveling, sir. I'm traveling. Jabri's the type of guy that knows a guy to get a secret bar to pass a bouncer. But he says, oh yeah, the guy's in here today. But you took him to the bar. But you fucking drove him there. Jabri's the type of dude that microwaves his salads. What the? This is just, I like how it started. We dropping. Right now, we are dropping, dude. Jabrizi, the type of dude. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this here. Let me see if I can flip this. Okay, there you go. Jabrizi, the type of dude to say that he was able to unlock a secret character in Mortal Kombat by doing a bunch of ridiculous shit. And when you did that same ridiculous shit, it wouldn't work for you. He just said you're not good enough. And then finally, when you actually realize that it's not fucking real, he'd be like, oh, man, yeah, it was my version of Mortal Kombat, man. It was just my version of Mortal Kombat, dude. You just got the wrong version. Bitch. Jabri's the type of dude that says he collected the Chaos Emeralds and wish Goku back to life. Jabri's the type of dude that actually says that he could do a Kamehameha. That he could actually do a Kamehameha. That's what I feel. He's that sort of dude. This is just turned into like a Jabrizi joke stream here. Could you imagine who's just jumped on and seen Tile and wondered what in the blue fox is going on? How many people have done that right now, right? Is figuring out magic tricks unethical? I don't think that's unethical. I mean, how would somebody argue against that, right? Like, oh, you figured out how to do my magic trick. That's unethical as shit. Like, you watch a demo or you watch a video of somebody selling a trick and you're like, I see how that's done. I could see how that's done based on my knowledge base. That's not unethical, right? I think figuring a trick out and then showing how it's done, that's kind of, especially somebody that's what do you call this, selling something. I think that's unethical. But figuring a trick out, that's not unethical. It's just knowledge, right? It's just based on your knowledge, so it's not anything horrendous. Dude, I love you so much. Can you say my name? I like how you hit me with that compliment, though. You hit me, you're like, yo, I love you, man. So you know I'm going to have to do it. Simo Gaming with that hot, what is that, a Metroid ball username or user profile picture. Holy shit. Shit. Not unethical just means it wasn't hidden well. No, not necessarily. You watch a demo video of certain things and you're like, oh, I know how that's done. I could pretty much deduce. Even if they chop it, even if they cut it, you're gonna be like, I know how that's done, right? But that's not unethical. I think unethical would be like just figure it out and then show how it's done, especially if somebody's trying to sell that. Bro, you're handsome. Say my name. Say my name. I don't think I could pronounce your name, dude. Amen Izat. There you go. So y'all fucking inflating my ego here, dude. Jabri's the type of dude that invites his girl over to his mansion, but he said his mansion's being washed today. Yeah, we're just going to my mom's house. She's not here today, so we're just going. The mansion they're remodeling. I can't. It's at the shop. The mansion's at the shop, baby. So I can't take you there. Chopping up trailers is unethical? I don't think so. I don't think that's unethical. I think being deceptive with your trailers is unethical, but chopping it up is not. So, for example, if it's like, if the trailer says something that's untrue, that's unethical, which I've fucking seen a lot of times. But if you're chopping up, like, you're just trying not to, you're not trying to show the method, I guess. You're trying to cover that up a little bit, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Some people do it where, for example, they try to present the trick that's not possible in the demo, and then when you buy it, you're like, that's not what I saw in the demo. What am I buying here? I've seen that before. That's unethical shit, but I don't think chopping it up is just editing. Damn, Matt Cruz. Damn, you killed it here. Jabri's the type of dude that takes a middle urinal in a bathroom that only has 3 urinals. That is right. Jabri's the type of dude to go in the middle and pee and be like, listen, I just needed to pee, man. I'm sorry. You're the new Jabrizi meme leader here. Killing it. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Jabri's the type of dude that wear gold chains but get groceries at the dollar store. No, Jabri's the type of dude to say, hey man, my chain is real gold, dude. It's like legit. It's like $100,000 I paid for this chain. And then it's like, yo, let me touch it. No, man, fuck you. I don't want you to touch it. Paper clips around his fucking neck and shit. I'm the greatest, says Treble Zero. Thank you, man. I don't think I'm the greatest. I think I'm pretty good, but not the greatest. That's for sure. Right? I think that that was fucking weird. I think that I'm average at best. I have 5-inch penis. It's more effort than anything. Yeah, I feel like we've said Jabrizi's name so much that he definitely has to show up. He definitely has to show up. You want to see unethical? Look at Wonderbox by Sans Minds. Okay, let me check it out. Hold up. I'm going to have to do this for a hot second. and check out my phone. What a stream, boy. What a stream here. I should just keep it like this. I should just keep it like this. I'm opening up YouTube on my phone. Here. Look at that, boy. You said Wonderbox? Wonderbox? Oh, shit. Wonder Box. By... will you do a giveaway? I think I already answered that, dude. I said yeah. But probably sometime this week, right? Probably sometime this week. So wait, Wonderbox by Sans. God damn it, dude. This is so hard to do with one hand. Okay, so Wonderbox. Let's check this shit out.
Just when you thought we'd eradicated Taco Bell's naked chicken chalupa, it's back with a vengeance, along with a spicy new wilder version. So when it comes to Taco Bell's mild and wild baked chicken chalupas, heed my advice.
By the way, you can see, by the way, how much fucking coffee I have. Look at this. I'm holding the phone with one hand. That's literally jitters. That's fucking jitters. Holy shit. That or I have MS. Okay, so let's check this out. You said Wonderbox by Sans Minds.
Imagine visually changing a deck of cards into anything. It's the perfect way to bridge from a card effect to something else. Maybe 4 coins to lead into a coin matrix.
Wow. What the fuck? Are you serious?
Disappear the deck before their very eyes.
Stop.
Play a friendly prank. Or just change it into a cat. Okay, maybe not a cat. But you can really let your imagination run wild.
Wow, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, that's fucking horrendous, dude.
Something else.
No way. Dude, because he shows off, first of all, that if you guys, obviously you can't see the video because it's on my phone here. But he has a deck. He spreads it. Puts it in the box, and then when he spews the cards back in the person's hand, the card, the deck vanishes and turns into something. But it's obvious that they switched fucking cards, right? Wow, what a joke, dude. That's fucked up. Yeah, that's definitely deceptive. See, that's unethical. I feel like that would be a perfect example of unethical. Do I keep a multi-tool on you? Yeah, I always have a multi-tool on me. But here's the thing. I used to, there's this key, dude. I've probably ran through like 3 or 4 of them. It's a utility key, right? You bend it up, it goes on your keychain. It's called a utility key. It's the greatest thing ever. It's the fucking greatest thing ever. I've lost them so many times, and they kept always coming back to me, so I kept always being like, oh, here it is. You know, it could be months that I lose it, and then I'll re-find it. The last time I lost it, it's never come back to me. So now I just have this shitty one, like a shitty multi-tool. I don't know where my keys are at, but yeah, I always keep a multi-tool on me. I was burnt by the domino. Oh, yeah, the utility key from Scam Stuff. But obviously they sell it in other places. So I think I bought it from Ace Hardware. Use the hard R in his early tutorials. Did I use the hard R in my early tutorials? Did I? I don't know if I did. I gotta check those old tutorials, see if I dropped the hard R. I got burnt by the domino gimmick. Are you talking about the one that looks different when you hold it from different angles? So the one that like you hold like this and it looks like 3, and you hold like this and it looks like whatever 9. That one, Jeremy? Is that the one? Oh yeah, those were fucking awful, dude. Those were awful. I saw those in person at a magic store. I'm like, I see it. I see them. I could see inside the domino, dude. I'm looking right inside. The guy's like, no, good. Good right here. You even said the hard R and Black Lives Matter trick. Oh, shit. Dude, I don't remember that. I don't remember saying the hard R, dude. I've been using the Leatherman juice for my pocket, but Gerber center drive for I'm going to work multi-tool. Well, you know, I just keep this little thing. It's like a knife, but I personally am kind of pissed that they're always very easy to lose. I don't know why I said personally, but they're always very easy to lose because you use them. That's the thing. So the utility key has always been in my pocket. Also the from Scam Stuff, I bought they have the Badassify thing, right? And the Badassify kit has that knife thing. It's like a credit card knife. That shit's dope as hell. Who has the sexiest beard, Ramsey or Spade? Ramsey with an E. Well, Spade has... I'm not a huge fan of the big beards. Spade is more like condensed, right? To like it's like trim on the sides and then condensed on the bottom, and not as big as Ramsey. Ramsey has that full beard going. So I'm more of a fan of X's beard. I'm more of a fan of X's beard than that. Could you say Mujer Zor se chodo? I'm pretty sure that means that I'm like, I love big cock or something. Jabri is the type of guy to say that he'll cut the pack of cards inside the box. And, nah, man. See, that would actually be funny, Shay. That would actually be funny. Jabri is the type of dude that would say, you know what I'm waiting for, by the way? You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for, which I think has already happened in one of his videos, that somebody reacts prematurely to the trick. So, like, for example, he'll have a card picked, right? He'll have a card picked. I think I could swear that he's done this before. He has a card picked. He has a control to the top. He does a double. So he shows the double, right? And he goes, 4 of hearts. That wasn't your card, right? And the person reacted. He goes, oh, shit. And I go, no, that wasn't your card. That wasn't your card. Do me a favor, hold your hand out. He did something like that. I could have sworn that that's happened before. But I want somebody to react prematurely because they've been told to react ahead of time. Like, oh, you know, fucking lose your shit when I show you the card. And they lost their shit prematurely at that shit. I'm pretty sure that's happened in one of his videos. I need to find out. Shit. Do you keep a utility key? I kept it on my keychain, but now I have this other one that's like a carabiner thing. It's not as good as the utility key. I've only been to one magic store. It was a Star and a Mar somewhere, and the guy was dumb as fuck. Yeah, they're not usually magicians. I know that there's a couple magic huts around that those I don't really consider magic stores per se. But yeah, dude, magic stores are kind of dying. Like, brick and mortar magic stores are definitely fucking dying. What lasts longer? I think bees last longer, but they're harder stock. Bicycles are just better overall. I feel bicycles are a little bit softer. So I would go with bicycles if you're going to practice card tricks. Jabrizi rents his chains. That's fucking nuts. You could go to 5 or 6 magic stores, or just one. Just one. Could I say Burr for you? I guess I just did. Reading that comment, right? I found a scene that made me want to get into magic in the first place. By scene, I imagine you mean like a picture, right? Or something like that. Is that what it is? Jabrizi rents his chains. I read that again. Shit. You're not a fan of the big beards because you can't grow, and we all saw it. I can grow it, in fact, but I hate it when it starts getting a little bit like poofy and shit. It becomes too much of a clusterfuck. I don't like it. So I much prefer the tiny, a 3. I like a 3. I don't like that fucking 12 or whatever the hell people with big beards get. Jabrizi the type of dude to love the Chris Angel deck. Yes, that is Jabrizi. To be like, yo, my favorite deck is the Chris Angel deck. I love it. It's good, long lasting. The cards spread nice. And then he'll do like one cardistry move that he knows. I feel like that's Jabrizi. Do you know any good double back tricks? I have a couple on the channel. I think if you look up card trick gone wrong, that might be one. There's another one. I forget the titles because my titles are like troll titles. There's a couple that I put on the channel. John Gustafaro has a great one. Bill Malone has a great one. But just look around. Just look up double back Bill Malone, right? Double back John Gustafaro. You're going to find a bunch of good ones. We had a shop here in San Antonio, but it closed. Damn, yeah, that sucks, man. And what I found is that the magic stores, they used to have, like at least the one that's nearby here, it used to have an entire wall that was dedicated to magic. Now it's just like a shelf, and they're selling like the oldest, shittiest tricks. So it's kind of sad to see him go, but I guess there's no money in that. Because I broke the gimmick, Jay. Let's see what you said in your previous comment. I asked on how to use a gimmick I bought from him. Oh, what a bitch. He can't tell me because it's a secret. Wow, that's fucked. Yeah, that's fucked, dude. No, I can't tell you it's a secret, dude. I just bought it from you. I just fucking bought it from you, dude. Jabrizi the type of dude that says he knows cardistry, but then he does a swing cut. He just goes, cardistry, Cardistry expert. I'm waiting for him to label himself as a cardistry expert and for him to have a cardistry guide, right? So he's like, oh, you learn Jabrizi's cardistry guide. So here's a fan, right? Y'all just gotta hold the card right here, and you gotta just use your thumb and spread it right there. That's the instruction on that. Oh shit, yeah, it's really annoying though. That is really annoying. I can't tell you because that's the secret, man, dude. I just bought it from you, bitch. I just bought it from you. What does the gimmick do roughly? I might help you find a way. Yeah, most things you could kind of figure out. You could kind of jank them yourself to try to figure out how to do them, how to fix it. Especially if it's something you bought from like one of those like mall stores, like a Rising Deck or something like that, or maybe even WoW, the WoW gimmick. Those are typically some stuff that you could kind of, you know, jank around and fix yourself. I know I bought some shitty WoW thing from China as a kind of as a meme. So well, I fixed it and it's ping. Oh, ping. The fucking ping is one of those weird things, dude. Ping is so fucking weird because it defeats the point, right? It defeats the point. It's like, oh, the thing vanishes in midair, but the gimmick is in your fucking hand. Right? It's in your hand. So it's like, okay, so if I make the sound of ping, right, which is the point, it's the thing that makes it sound like you're flipping a coin into the air, and I pretend to catch it in the other hand, or I pretend like the thing disappears, where are they going to look? So okay, so let's say I have a quarter in my hand, right? I have a quarter, or I have whatever. I'm pretending to hold a quarter in my hand, and I do this, and it makes the ping sound, and it fucking goes into the air, right? And it disappears in midair, right? They're going to come back down. And I wonder where it could be. I wonder what could have possibly done that. You know, I could have, maybe is there a reason why you're holding your hand in that way, sir? You know, I just feel like it's one of those tricks, right? Maybe if you found an exterior way to make the sound, like that's not in your fucking hand, that'd be dope. Do I know the trick, card trick X-ray? There's probably like a dozen tricks named X-ray. Oh, Steve Shufton. I don't know. Let's check it out. X-Ray by Steve Shufton. X-Ray. Steve Shufton. That's kind of a weird name. Swear to God, if that's your channel, I'm gonna lose my shit. X-Ray by Steve Shufton. I can't see. I don't know what it is. I definitely don't see it here. X-Ray by Steve Shufton. I see Ben Harris. X-Ray. Right? I see Ben Harris. Shufton. I don't know. I've never heard of that trick. Damn, boy. What's a raven? It's a bird. Yeah, raven's a bird, boy. So if you wanna check out the raven, you go to a magic store. You're like, hey, let me get that raven. And they say, here's a bird. Here's a fucking raven that you have to take care of now, that you're responsible for until the end of fucking time. Jesus. What up? By the way, anyone that's just joining is like, hey, why am I staring at tile? Is this your bathroom? Is this a bathroom stream here? Right? Old gimmick idea where you could use a smuggler bird to get the coin out of your hand. That's dope. That's fucking hysterical. Yeah, they'll make the coin disappear, but they'll wonder why the fuck you have a raven. Like why you're holding a raven, an actual bird of prey in your hand. Let's see, can I do this color change? Yeah, can I do it multiple times? Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Obviously, it looks awful from this, but I'm pretty sure Jabrizi could get away with that. My boy Jabrizi could get away with that color change from this angle. Or the right people. Get away from me, goddammit. It's one of these. Right? You did miss the start on this. You missed pretty much all the Jabrizi memes that we've been dropping for the past hour and I would say 45 minutes of straight Jabrizi memes. But I'll keep it. It was by Ben and Steve Shufton. Well, okay, all right. Well, I'm not familiar with the trick, so I don't know what you would want for me. I don't know the trick. If that answers your question, right? Japrizi topic got to sell magic in a month, but won't tell you how it works because it's a secret. Matt Cruz with the comment of the fucking stream, man. Come on. Why are you killing the game here, dude? You're actually killing the game here, man. The time? It's 2:43. Did I buy Cabal? No, I never bought Cabal. Turns out you were sold Ping by Jabrizi. That's kind of odd that they would have Ping in like a mall stand, right? Like usually they have the same tricks. They have Rising Card. They have a bunch of shit, but they never have like more modern effects. Like Ping I would consider to be a more modernized effect. So that's kind of odd that they have that there, right? See if we can do one of these memes. One of these memes right here, boy. No, you can't do it. The deck isn't bent enough. It's been more of a roast. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely been more of a Jabriz's roast. But you know what? It's been a good roast. I feel like this has been a productive stream, that's for sure. We've had some good Magic discussion. We've talked about Jabriz's ad infinitum. Ad infantiles, right? Jabriz is the type of guy who can make any effect possible as long as you give him 10 minutes before the act and only watch him on Instagram. Yeah, anything's possible, guys. This shows you anything's possible. Fucking hey, dude. Jabriz is the type of dude to sell you a Magic kit for $75 and everything in the kit is worth $5. Well, listen, profit margin is something that's you kind of need to do, right? You kind of need to, if you're going to sell something, you need to sell it in a way to make profit, right? So sometimes there's a limit, though. I feel like that's definitely a limit. So if you could make something, if you could kind of put together all the things in a gimmick for $5 and you sell it for 75, that's kind of a shit move. But if you want to sell it for 15, maybe 15, 20, I think there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, you're right. The gimmicks in that are straight up like pennies, and he's selling it for 75. That's kind of a lot, especially considering you're not getting anything of value from it. So it's kind of a shit thing. What I really want to know is who's my favorite Disney princess. Favorite Disney princess. I would probably say shit. More recently, if you want to even consider a princess, I think Moana was pretty dope. She was a fairly good one. I do like Mulan. She was pretty good. Snow White's a dumb bitch. Snow White is just the stupidest. The stupidest. Belle is kind of a dumbass too. So yeah, those. Probably Mulan. All right, Mulan's dope. Is Rapunzel Disney? Ariel's a dumb hoe. Ariel's a straight up dumb hoe. Oh, fork, what's this thingamabob? Come on. She a dumb hoe. Jabrizi, the type of guy to borrow your homework and copy it and then hand it in as his. No, it's even worse. Jabrizi's the type of guy to be like, yo, man, let me copy your homework. I didn't do it. And then you tell him, dude, don't copy it directly, though. Just change some stuff up. And he goes, yeah, dude, don't worry. I'll change it up. And he does the same shit. Your teacher says, hey, Jabrizi, and you come over here. Jabrizi and PigCake, come over here. Why do you guys have the same exact answers? And you're like, the fuck did I tell you? Jabriz is the type of dude to buy fake Chinese cards, and when people ask him, why don't you use bicycle cards? He says, I can't afford it. My chains cost too much. So that's nosedive. You took a nosedive in quality there. Quality meme. She just wanted to open her one business. Tiana? I don't know who Tiana is. Jabriz is the type of person to copy paste the report off of the internet. I can't wait till Jabrizi starts doing like reaction videos. Jabrizi's gonna go like all 2011 and do fucking reaction videos. Like he's Jinx. That would be just the epitome of it. I would love to see that. Jesus. I'm better than everyone. Cite Wikipedia as a source. Jesus. That is amazing. Wait, is Wonderbox a white-backed CAD in a regular box? I know what it is. I don't want to say it because obviously that's obviously it's not my trick to say. But the case, just the demo. What we're talking about was the demo of that. Oh no, but you're the one that said it. Okay, yeah, but it's a fairly simple gimmick, I feel, just based on the demo. But obviously it's very deceptive because, like, are you serious? That's how you're gonna present the trick. You can't do that in actuality. You're gonna have to switch it out. So just the way they presented it in the demo was fairly fucking what do you call this? Deceptive. Jabri's the type of dude to fix the canoe after the wheels fell off because the milk has no bones. See, I think that's where it just took a nosedive right in there. It just took a fucking nosedive in memes in terms of meme quality right there. Jabri's the type of guy that says copy homework and give it back to class. Oh, man, you deleted it. Fuck. What do you think of Disturbed Reality's recent return? Yeah, I think it's fine. I haven't seen any of it, though. I need to check it out, I guess. But I haven't seen it. I mean, he's obviously grown since the previous ones. He's matured. He's done his own thing. He's become a wrestler, like an actual active wrestler. So it's kind of interesting to see that. But I don't know. Maybe if I check it out, it might be good. The point in it, double backer. Now I gotta learn how to split cards. Yeah, that's always sucks when you're first learning how to do it because you don't know the right pressure. You're always afraid you're gonna bend a card, but you gotta give it a little bit of a light tap, right? You give it a light tap on the table, and then it's always a very slow action. The slower you do it, the better they peel. But I've never been a fan of that. The thing I never understood about Sans mind is that Sans means without. So why would they call themselves that? Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sure they have some sort of like edgy reason for it. Like they're gonna call themselves Sans minds just for some like edgelord reason. But I'm not entirely sure why they would do that. You're right. 1000% right. It's like, yo, our company's called Without Minds. Yeah, we don't have any fucking minds whatsoever. That's hysterical, boy. Jabri's the type of guy that mixes Kanye West and Jabri's the type of guy that says that he's better than Kanye. There you go. He's the type of guy that says he's better than Kanye. Which tutorial channels do you watch? I don't watch a lot of tutorial channels, if any. I really don't watch tutorial channels at all, pretty much. I just don't want to accidentally copy someone. I don't want to step on anyone's toes. So I don't tend to watch other people that do magic tutorials because then I feel like I might do that. I do watch my own shit, which is funny. I do watch my own shit, and I laugh at my dumb humor. So that's kind of, that might be the most egotistical thing I do, but I think I'm pretty funny, so. What would you say is the dumbest, easiest card trick you know? Anything with the key card is probably it, right? Anything that uses the key card, because there's literally no effort. All you gotta know is this card, the bottom card. You know it for like, I don't know, a couple seconds. I fucking hate this floor. But you know the card for a couple seconds, you have them cut it, and literally no effort. You already know what it is. Jabri's the type of dude that says, can I borrow your homework and give it back next class, and never gives it back, and he turns in your version and puts a name, and you take the L. Yep, that's it. You got it. Yo, let me just copy your homework, man. I'll give it back to you next class. Puts his fucking name on it. Puts his name on it. Jabri's the type of dude that reminds the teacher that the whole class had homework and the teacher forgot to collect it. Ooh. Damn, there's always one guy. There's always that one guy. So I learned everything from books. No, they're DVDs, right? DVDs that VHS tapes that I used to get back in the day. Books too, but you know, I learned magic mostly through DVDs, through videos, not just videos on YouTube. YouTube wasn't around when I was, learning magic, so. Shit. Let's see, Piggy. Who released a trick on flipping a card with a coal? Because I can do it, but I'm not sure who did it first. So you're talking about like flipping card underneath the spread? Do you do any propless mentalism? Are you saying that because I went into a propless mentalism rant last time on one of these previous streams? Are you saying that because I went on a rant on propless mentalism, or you generally want to know if I do that? Because I know I went on a rant on that previous stream. See, yeah, Jeremy Brown. Boom. I got the Animan book, $2. You could find most of Animan shit for like a fucking, dude, like pennies. It's crazy. But the information there is so good. Practical Mental Effects is amazing. Animan on Card Tricks, another amazing book. Animan's Forces, fucking underrated. You have all these things where you have amazing fucking ideas, so they're so fucking good. He's one of those weird magician dudes. Died way too soon. He killed himself from my from my understanding. But yeah, Welly, I was saying that propless mentalism is a marketing ploy. I feel like most mentalism should technically be propless because they're not going to remember the props you use, you know? So the business card kind of becomes invisible. So propless mentalism is just like a buzzword that I feel people use to try to sell you stuff. That's one of those tips. Me included. Anytime project. Me included, that's for sure. But, you know, it's just one of those buzzwords that kind of gets people, oh, propless. You know, all magic should essentially be propless, or mentalism should essentially be propless, because they shouldn't remember that. So it's just a buzzword, and that people just say to try to sell you stuff or to pad a video. I'm still looking for a book when I went to college this year, so anything y'all recommend? What do you mean, like a book, like a non-fiction book or a magic book? Obviously, this is a PigCake stream, not a PigCake Plus stream, so I'm imagining a magic book. But right now, I have Nate Stanifer's book that I haven't even opened, but that one I definitely need to check out. But dude, I mean, you can't go wrong with the classics. You really can't go wrong with anything by Animan. You really can't go wrong with those old books. Amazon, if you look up magic books, dude, they're like $2 to $3. And even the out of print ones, you could just Google them. The ones that are like out of print, and you'll find some good shit. Piggy, I meant flip the card under the coal. So who did it? I'm not sure. I have to look that up. Under the coal, under coal flip. I would definitely have to look that shit up. Jabree's the type of dude to use shoop de whoop as a magic word in his tricks. Oh shit! Yeah, you are 100% right there. I'm gonna end this in 4 minutes. I'm gonna end this in 4 hot minutes, by the way. So I feel like 2 hours is a good end point for the stream. And library, yeah, library is a good place. But if it's like out of print, you know, like out of print books, I know that there's a couple ones. I know I'm an awful person. I have a couple really old PDFs of magic books that I found perusing. Dude, USD is 4 to 1, and I can only get 1 book. Yeah, but Google them up, man. Google them up. I'm sure you could find a bunch of old ass PDFs. And those are the best because those are obscure shit. That's like finding vinyls. Those are like finding old vinyls and shit, you know, that people sample. And you're like, wow, that's a really cool sound. Little do they know that you just literally picked a random vinyl and that's the sound you used, you know? Same shit with those old magic books. You find some gold in there that people are like, that trick is revolutionary. And you're like, oh, some guy came up with it in 1847 while taking a shit. The type of dude to use lift yourself as magic music. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Jabreezy, the type of dude who watches promotional videos. Yeah, he'll just be like, yeah, Jabreezy, you tell that girl. You show that girl that double lift. You show that girl that double lift, boy. I'm surprised he hasn't done it yet. I'm surprised he hasn't. Has he done that yet? Where he goes, da, does the snap change and somebody behind him freaks out. Has he done that yet? Or no? I'm not sure if he's done that yet, but that seems like something he would do entirely. Animan stuff, dude. Psychological forces from they have a bunch of that. By Forces Unseen costs 32. I doubt it. I doubt it costs that much. I know it costs like 800 something, but that much for By Forces Unseen is way too fucking much. Jabree's the type of dude to enter FISM but drop out because... No, Jabree's the type of dude to tell people that he won FISM. But at a category that's like obscure. It's like, nah, you don't know about the category because it's secret. It's fucking secret, dude. It's like, it's underground. Y'all don't know about it. But I won it. It's mine. When is FISM? When's the next FISM? When is the next FISM? If one of y'all could tell me. I don't even know. I know that I used to watch the performances religiously whenever they would come out. But now I just watch it and I become depressed because I'm like, these guys are so much better than I'll ever be. But yeah, when is the next one? Wow. So it's coming up. Damn, I didn't realize that we were in the FISM year. Shit. That's going to be nuts. Look at that, man. Look at that fucking... Jabree's the type of dude that said he invented this. I invented the pirouette. Jabree's the type of dude to claim that he did a magic trick and made out with 3 girls. Are you dropping references to old live streams? Is that what's happening right now? That's what's happening. So yeah, so I'm gonna end the stream here. 2 hours, I think, is a good one, right? I'm going to keep this up because I feel like this has been a good live stream. It's definitely been one of quality. But make sure to check out the links in the description, guys. They help out tremendously, and you're gonna get some hot stuff. So I'm gonna go figure out different ways to use a 4 spades as a aphrodisiac.